So, if you have watched at all, I love milk thistle. And the reason I love milk thistle is because of my birth defects. I have a huge leak. There's a leak in the boat. I have a huge leak at one of my inside me at a surgical site that they cannot fix at this time. It's too dangerous. So, there's a leak. My intestines are leaking. It's actually my common bile duct that's leaking. But so anytime you have a leak, your liver, it steps up and it cleans up because you have leaks. It's just life. But you never know it because your liver steps in and it cleans anything up that leaks in there. But if it gets to be too big of a leak, sometimes your liver can't do it all. And then you may go septic, which happens to me often. Or you get an infection, then you need antibiotics. But I was having so much pain in my liver. It was scary, and I still get it every once in a while, and it usually is telling me that I forgot to take my milk thistle. It's usually like, okay. Anyway, I'm just thinking about how much it really hurts. So this is NATROGIX milk thistle. Now, on opening them, right away I saw a difference. These are like gel caps compared to all the other companies that I've tried. They're just the powder inside. Now I'm just assuming that they're gel caps because, oh no, it says SOFTGELs. That's what they look like to me. And they smell, it just smells so good. But, so the milk thistle, I don't really understand what it does, but as long as I'm taking this, my liver doesn't hurt. Now, if I stop taking this, it's going to hurt like crazy just sitting here. But if I would bend over to tie my shoe or reach something, oh boy, the pain can get pretty vicious. So, I take this twice a day. It's really only supposed to be taken once a day, but because of what's wrong with me, I actually take it twice a day. Now, I don't take this one twice a day. This one says to take once a day. I put some powder milk thistle in my smoothie, so that would be my second time a day. But I definitely take this. This is my morning, before I even get out of bed, this is in my little cubby of pills that are before I get out of bed. So, take it every single morning. And occasionally, I forget to take my morning pills. And by the evening, I will remember that I have not taken my morning pills because it starts to hurt. I start feeling the soreness and the, not cramping, but just like all over kind of, it just doesn't feel good. So then I'm like, hey, did I take my morning pills today? It happens because what I normally do is I'm sleeping. I may roll over at 7 in the morning. My dog may wake me up to go to the bathroom, and I'll take my morning pills. But sometimes I'll get up, take them out, and I'll just jump right back into bed, and I'll forget. Or he doesn't wake up, and I sleep late, and I just forget. So it happens, you know. But I have been using this company now this past year. I have their calcium. Their biotin. I take their biotin. I'm trying to think what I take of theirs. And cranberry. Oh, and the super green food, which I put in my smoothies. I love that stuff. Definitely great products, but so far I like this one the best, and I think it's because it's not a powder. I think that you got the gel cap that doesn't disintegrate as soon as it hits your stomach, so it's going to get down into your intestines where it's going to be absorbed better. A lot of people have stomachs that do not absorb properly, but your intestines absorb too, so the gel cap will help it to last a little bit longer, so it's most likely not going to dissolve completely in your stomach. I'm just guessing that because I'm not a doctor, but when you take a regular gelatin capsule, it's like seconds and it's mush and the powder is in your stomach. So the gel cap, it just takes a little bit longer. So my brain tells me that it's going to be in my intestines, getting absorbed through there. And for me, that's going to work out better because I've had so much surgery on my stomach and my intestines and my pancreas and my liver and my common bile duct and my gallbladder and my ductwork. It's all been rerouted. Nothing inside of me is normal. It's all going different ways in order to save my life. So this is working out better for me. It is, I don't know. I don't want to say it's stronger because it is the same milligrams as the powder that I take, but I just feel that because it's in the gel form that it's reaching someplace better than it was before, or it is being absorbed easier than it used to be. So either way, for me, this one is working the best. And you know, like, I want to be around. My son's going to be 17 in 2 days, and a couple years ago they kind of sent me home as a Nora, you know. I had drains in me, and I was a pretty big mess. It took me a year to get back on my feet, but I really feel that things like this are keeping me around, and that's my goal, is to stay here as long as possible. Not only so that I can get to be with my son. Oh, I have 2 sons. I want to see both of my sons succeed in life. But I just want to be here and live my life like every other human being wants to. So I appreciate that companies make things like this and they go a little bit above the norm to make it better. And in my opinion, that's what this company does. And so for that reason, I appreciate them. And I will put a link down below so you can check them out. But they have like a ton of products. And if your liver in any way, shape, or form is having trouble, or you have a pain in your right side, you will notice a huge difference. And if you have liver issues, this brand, it just seems to do better. So if I buy a brand, and I have bought milk thistle before, and I can tell within a couple of days, if I'm taking it, a new company, and I'm in pain, I know that either their product is, I can't say watered down because it's not watered, but you know what I mean, it's thinned out somehow, or it's poor quality, or it's just a whole bunch of mixture in there with a little bit of milk thistle, and you slap a milk thistle label on it. But usually within 3 days, I know if the product that I'm using is good or bad, because with a wonky milk thistle, I am suffering. So I definitely